The Bounce, the monthly call, first Monday of every month. This is information that will be good for your business. Tyler, we want to lead into the ongoing promotion right now that specifically US, Australia, New Zealand leaders. Now, this is something that Europe leaders have enjoyed for the last little bit, but we jumped on some of that for what we're doing for the US, Australia, and New Zealand. Give us an update where we are right now.
Yeah, boy, we've seen some incredible things coming out of this from Europe. So many people took advantage of this. It ran for the past 3 calendar months. And last month, we started this in the month of May for the US, for Australia, and New Zealand. And we've seen a number of people taking advantage of this here in the past month in May and really ramping up to reach their a new rank and to be able to see some amazing things. One of the things I love about this is this: when you reach a new rank during this qualifying period, let's say that you're a master, and you've reached the rank of premier during this qualifying period, and you hold it one extra month. Let's say that you reached it in May and you hold it again either in June or in July. We're not only going to pay you the premier rank bonus, but we're going to pay you 50% increase on top of that. So really exciting. It's not just $2,500, but it's actually going to be $3,750 that we would pay you. So that's one of the promotions we've got going on in the US, Australia, and New Zealand. The second one that we have, if you had a higher rank and you've fallen back and you reach that rank again, senior, master, premier, or elite, even if you have been paid the rank advancement bonus before, and you only hit that rank again, that return to rank again in May or June or July, we will pay you 50% bonus of what that rank advancement bonus was. So again, using the example for premier, let's say that you were a premier before, but you've fallen back to master. You get back to premier even one time in May or June or July, and you've already received the rank advancement bonus before, we're still going to pay you $1,250 US out for you for just reaching that one time in May, June, or July. So we're really excited about seeing a lot of this. We had a couple of individuals do this last month, a number of individuals actually do this last month in Australia, and really excited to see what happens here in the next couple of months. So it's going to be pretty great, pretty exciting. Looking forward to it, Dave.
That is awesome. That is really cool. Let's roll right into some of the stuff that's going on for the summer. We have an event coming up. I don't know if anyone's heard, but we're pretty excited. We will be launching the official VIDAFY presence in Australia and New Zealand. Tyler, give us an update.
Yeah, boy, we've got a number of people that are registered for this, for both in Australia as well as for Auckland. And we've got obviously the hotels, everything is lined up. We're going to be there, Dave and myself, and of course, Shane and Laura are going to be there. And we've got a number of great activities that are going to be taking place with a Friday night regional event dinner, which we're excited about in both the Gold Coast as well as in Auckland. We just are seeing such a surge of people that are wanting to be there, to be a part of it, to feel the excitement, to network with each other. And the leaders there in both of those countries are thrilled with the attendance that's going to be taking place, as well as with the grand opening events. We are officially launching and have a lot of amazing things and announcements that will be taking place there as well. So if you find yourself there, we encourage you to come. Please come. It'll be an event that you will never forget, I promise.
Here's a great way to get people there. Now, we encourage people. Right now, it's something like 3 a.m. for Australia, New Zealand folks. So we're not really expecting them to join us. I mean, if you're committed, you're on the call, right, everybody? You know, I'm joking. But for the Australia, New Zealand leaders and customers who are dialing in or watching this on a replay, we're doing this. We'll show it on the YouTube channel. It'll also be on our Facebook groups. Pause here, take a picture of those QR codes and still get yourself registered. The early bird special has expired, but the tickets are available right up through the day of the event. We'd love to have you there. And again, it will be July 13th in Gold Coast, Australia, in Queensland, and July 20th in Auckland at the Maritime Room in Auckland on July 20th. So we're excited for that. We hope to see you there, and we can't wait to share with you. Now, Tyler, we've got some activity happening. First, let's talk about what's going on in the U.S. We've talked with someone, you and I both know her. She has been visiting from New Zealand. But Jen, tell us about the Jen Rumor Tour.
Yeah, boy, she's just been all over the place, and she continues to work tirelessly for the last since about the middle of April. She has been running around the U.S. all over, and her tour continues. She'll be in Salt Lake City here in the next couple of days. we're excited to have a chance to be able to sit down and have lunch with her and get to know her a little bit better. But Jennifer Rumor, she is an incredible example of somebody that just absolutely loves VIDAFY. In Las Vegas, she'll be there here later this week. She'll be back in Indiana. She was already there. She's going back. June 20th, she'll be in Daytona Beach, Fort Lauderdale, in Venice, Melbourne, Florida. June 29th, she'll be in New York, then in Boston, and then up in Maine in July. She says she's going to take a break once that takes place, and she's going to be heading down to the Gold Coast event for July 13th. So July 5th will be her last US event for a while. She'll head down to the Gold Coast. But boy, she just loves VIDAFY, all things VIDAFY, everything about it. So we encourage you to communicate with her. If you have people in those respective areas in Vegas or South Bend or Daytona or Boston, New York, Belfast, Salt Lake, reach out to her. That's her email address that you see there, info@yourvitahealthnow.com. And reach out to Jennifer and see if you can communicate and possibly have her have an opportunity to be able to meet some of your people.
Yeah, and it's not company sponsored. But we have to say we're endorsing it because we're sharing it here. But again, all contacts are absolutely not property of, but you know what I mean. The contacts are yours. If you say, hey, Jen, I've got someone who lives in the area, I want them to come and meet you, she will absolutely respect your relationship with them. This is not a, hold your breath and cross your fingers that you keep your friends and family members belonging to your VIDAFY business. They absolutely will. And that's why we're comfortable endorsing this meeting. Again, email info@yourvitalhealthnow.com, and Jen will let them know the details about these specific events. That's not the only person who's, well, everybody's excited about VIDAFY, but we've also got someone in Europe who's doing some of the same stuff, Tyler.
Yes, we do. Iwan Yorks. He's got an incredible tour going on in the Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, Germany. Another one of our fantastic leaders, one of our elite leaders. He's just an amazing person because he's not all of these individuals in these respective countries and areas are in his downline. He's doing this for everyone, and anyone can come to these events. In the Netherlands on June 8th, in Denmark on June 14th, Gilland, slaughtered that. Sorry, I'm not. Anyway, on June 15th, in Germany on the 21st of June, which is really exciting. Because we're expanding over there in Germany. Belgium, we've seen such an incredible surge of growth. So many rank advancements there in Belgium, and he's going to be supporting that team. The Netherlands, June 23rd, June 29th. He'll be back in Amsterdam. And then on July 2nd, he is going everywhere. He is working with so many individuals to be able to help you succeed and reach your VIDAFY goals. And I love the selflessness of Iwan Yorks, his leadership, and his determination to be able to help everyone be successful. So all month long in June, we encourage you to reach out to Iwan. You can see his email address there at the bottom, iwanyorks@me.com. And just a wonderful leader. Love being great friends with him. He's just an incredible man.
Obviously, he's been fun. Now we show these because these have been communicated to us. We're not cherry picking who's doing it the best, who's going to be the most amazing presenter. We know that they're all out there. We would love to turn this into a big, broad thing to share, a big, broad thing where meetings are happening and people are taking it upon themselves to host an event, to maybe you're renting out a hotel conference room, or you've got a community center. We did a presentation in a library with some of the leaders in Australia. And you can set up what you can. A lot of these are available at no cost or minimal cost. But if you share with us where you're going to be and you welcome everybody to come and learn about VIDAFY, let us help promote it. Let us help get the word out, and we'll share that there as well. Now, Tyler, you've got something coming up that is admittedly in the early stages. Let's call it the pre-early stages. How's that?
The pre-early stages. All right. All right. Yes, the UK pre-market discussion on Tuesday, June 11th. We encourage anyone that has an interest, individuals that are there, that you live in the UK. We at corporate would like to be able to communicate and share some information with each one of you. Do a little bit of training. You'll be able to hear from some of our top leaders. That will be 1 week from tomorrow, June 11th, 7 p.m. UTC, that's UK time. And we encourage each one of you to be able to be on that. We'll be sending out link information about that here the next day or so. attaching that to this information and be able to get that to each one of you. So share this with everyone. But it's a UK pre-market discussion, Tuesday, June 11th, 7 p.m. UK time, UTC time. We're
And
excited
is that
about this.
also, do we have a, are you preparing a Zoom for that, or is that going to be VIDAFY voice? Or we just not established yet?
Yes, I will be we actually haven't talked about that, but I was going to be preparing a specific link for that, a Zoom link for that, and that we'll get that information out to each one of you very short.
Perfect. So Tyler, introduce our special guest today, if you will.
Yes, Dorte, please join us. Really excited about having you on here. You just reached the rank of Premier. And when you do come on, Dorte, I'm gonna have you can speak so that Dave can find you real quick. How are you, Dorte?
Hi, Tyler.
There you go. Dave's confined. There you are. Okay, great. Hi. Good to have you on. Thank you so much. I asked you to be able to be on here and just share kind of your experience about VIDAFY. Well, I'm curious to know, you've been with this for a few months. Congratulations again on reaching Premier this past month. But I'm curious to know, what's the product done for you? What do you love about the VIDAFY product?
Well, actually, I started in the end of February and I received the products. And after 4 days, I slept like a bear. I have a daughter who is 13 years old, and twice in the same month, I had to text her teacher in the morning and say, I'm so sorry she's late because I slept so well. And after 7 days, I had some problems with my fingers. I have pain in my fingers. Well, sometimes not every day, but after 7 days, they disappeared. And yeah, I'm sleeping totally deep sleep every night since after 1 week, and no finger pain and a lot of energy and really happy. So yeah, I use both Nanofire and Curcumin Plus.
Yeah.
So
Has your 13-year-old daughter, besides being late for school, has your 13-year-old daughter noticed a difference in her mom?
well, she's an introvert and I'm an extrovert. I think I little bit double up now. So she's like, mom, keep down.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got a teenager for sure. Settle down,
I
Mom.
do.
Right. Calm down. That's great. I love it. Well, congratulations on the success of the product and how it's affected you so wonderfully with being able to sleep better and pain, inflammation, how that's been able to reduce as well. So I'm really happy to hear about that. But from a business standpoint, I mean, when you reach the rank of Premier, you're not doing it on your own. You're seeing duplication. You're teaching others. You're certainly sharing the product a lot with so many individuals and helping other people reach the rank of pro or the rank of senior or the rank of master. What have you done? I mean, why have you been so excited about sharing VIDAFY with everyone, and what's led to your great success that you've had just since February?
I know we have a product that does a lot of good stuff for people, and it's really easy to share it because you just have to take 10 drops, 20 drops, whatever people need. So it's really easy to build it because you don't have to teach your downlines about the product. It works. I use a lot of messengers. I use a lot of groups with my team members. We have calls. I share how I do it. I share how I text people. I share stories. We just connect almost every day to talk about whatever is going on. So people keep asking me, they're sending me voice messages. I have this new prospect. What should I tell her? What should I do? And talk about it. And yeah, it works really good.
That's great. Communication's been a big key to your success with your team. Consistency, it sounds like, as well. Let me ask you, where is your team located? Where are you building, primarily in Denmark, or where else are you building?
Yeah, but I'm primarily in Denmark. I have a huge team in Greenland, actually.
Wait a minute. Did you say Greenland?
Greenland, yeah.
Okay, so that's the country that I fly over when I go to Amsterdam back and forth. And I see that it's full of so many icebergs, and it looks beautiful from the sky, but you actually have a team in Greenland.
Yeah, I have a huge team and a great leader in Greenland. Yeah.
That is amazing. That's really exciting. It's it's so fun to be able to watch incredible leaders like yourself reach out to all different parts of the world, different parts of Europe. and to really make a big impact. And all of a sudden, here we are. I saw actually in Greenland, you do have a very large team in Greenland, that they were, I think, in our top 10 of total sales in the last month, in the month of May, in terms of countries. They were in our top 10. All of a sudden, Greenland's on the map, and Shane and I and Dave were looking at each other like, where did this happen? How did this happen? Dorte's the one that's made it happen. So congratulations on that. That's really exciting. Iwan says that Vivi is the superstar of Greenland. Hopefully we'll have a chance to be able to get to know and to talk with Vivi at some point. So, well, that's wonderful. What are some nuggets that you can say to somebody that wants to build, that wants to grow with VIDAFY? What is something that you've learned, that you've experienced that's worked for you that you can share with everyone?
I think in the beginning, it's all about sharing a lot of stories so people get really excited about what the product can do for us. And after I shared a lot of stories in the beginning, I started sharing a lot of about the business, about the team and the support team, the wellness team, whatever you can call it. And just to get people excited about the stuff that they need in their life, or the stuff they wants in their life, like freedom, better income, more time with kids, stuff like that. So when I saw that we were running quite fast in our team, there was just like, what is it? They got curious about it and asked, what is it you're doing? What is network marketing? What is the project you are telling us about? And yeah, that's how it started to just go faster and faster. So
You just keep doing the same things over and over again with different people. And
yeah, and I teach my people the same thing. So
yeah, that's exciting. Well, congratulations to you and to your entire team. Really thrilled for you. Grateful to have you be a part of the VIDAFY family and welcoming so many others all around the world to the VIDAFY family as well. So we love what you're doing. Congratulations, Dorte. Thank you so much for being a part of this today. We appreciate it. Dave, back to you.
All right, thank you, Tyler. We are moving on to how we wrap up this call. We see the day when this call has 500 or 600 people on every month, and we are excited for who you are and how you're helping us get there. We want to make sure we all know of things that are coming up and that we're preparing for on all levels of VIDAFY, product levels, business levels, community, trips, travel, all of the above. In fact, while we're on this call, this is going to be a little bit of a, what's the right way to say it? We're telling the call here, although the primary audience will be the Australia, New Zealand leaders and entrepreneurs and customers, we have secured the Bali dates. Bali at the Anvaya Resort has been secured for the CVV October 2nd through 6th. 5 days, 4 nights, activities, food. Tyler, so many great things about VIDAFY. Well, Tyler's just one of the great things.
I have a question for you. I thought it was 3 nights.
It was, but we realized Shane and Laura were saying 3 nights doesn't feel like the right way to get together with everybody. So how can we make it 4? And we found out a way to make it 4. So the CVV for Bali will be 4 nights. We're still considering how we can make it work for Costa Rica. As of today, the Costa Rica event, and that will be in November, is still planned for 3 nights. But that just, we're trying to get it done a certain way, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the Bali event, the CVV for October 2nd through 6th is on. It's live, and we're excited to see you there. So that's good news. We're also going to share it with Australian. I mean, you are all awake. Nobody in Australia is awake, and they don't know this great news yet. So they'll be excited when they wake up. We'll be sending them messages as well. We want to remind you, coming up later this month, and we have it listed this way because we have a 7 p.m. Mountain Time start time. So what does that mean? That means 3 a.m. for our good friends in Amsterdam and Moscow and Poland and all across Copenhagen and Denmark and Belgium, everywhere. It's middle of the night for you. So we apologize for not being able to meet everybody at exactly the perfect time of day. But we say the 11th and 12th of June because for us at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, it's actually, I think, 3 p.m. in Australia and New Zealand. So they get it, or it's 11 a.m., something like that. But our Tuesday evening, the wellness team call is every 2nd and 4th Tuesday. That's how we're trying to remember this. So the 2nd and 4th Tuesday in the United States is the second and fourth Wednesday in Australia and New Zealand. So 7 p.m. Mountain Time on Tuesday, the 11th of June. And again, this is where we invite members of our wellness team, Dr. Cesar Fernandez, Dr. Jeremy Thornton. They have provided some phenomenal information in the last few months since we started these calls, probably 6 months ago. And we've got now great information on curcumin, how it affects brain health, how it affects the gut-brain barrier, how it affects blood sugar, how it affects mental well-being, all kinds of things. We have another one coming up that'll be a week from tomorrow, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then we have a follow-up to that. Tyler, this one is your baby. What do we call it?
Well, we're calling it the Midway Call.
Awesome.
Yes, absolutely. And
I
I'm
say it's yours because Midway is middle of the month. Tyler wants us to bring it home. We got 2 weeks left in the month. So on the 17th of June, that happens to be a Monday because the 15th is a Saturday this year. The Saturday,
Hey,
the
and
15th of June.
Dave, I got to tell you, I am really excited because we had, I don't know if you knew this. I know you knew this, but I don't know if you knew this. We had a new diamond from last month, and her name is Hilly Lefeber, and she's from the Netherlands. And she is going to be recognized and I'm asking her, well, I guess right now, but I was going to ask her to be a part of the Midway Call. I cannot wait to hear from our brand new global founder and diamond in Hilly Lefeber to be able to be on this the Midway Call. I'm going to ask her all kinds of questions. How did you do this? Tell me about your team. What's going on? You're making incredible things take place. So stay tuned for Hilly Lefeber. She's our brand new diamond. She'll be on the 17th.
So everybody here, we thank you for what you are, what you've done for us, and what you're doing for the company, because you're doing it for each other. You are helping new people. We like to say the greatest leader in your organization, you might not even have met yet. It's right there around the corner. All of these efforts are going to take us to where we want to go, and we're excited for it. So Tyler, let's close out with
some music.
A little music.
Thank you, Dorta Klachau. Did I say it?